Those weren't the only icons breaking barriers. Jonathan Acosta tells us about a local college hockey coach who made an impact on and off the ice.
Early weekday mornings, you'll find the University at Buffalo hockey team practicing at Northtown Center in Amherst. Hockey at UB is a club sport, a remaining part of the legacy of Ed Wright.
It's really cool to walk around the rink and just know that you're part of a founding part of history.
Hockey at UB used to be an NCAA varsity sport, where Ed Wright's legacy was also part of history. Wright grew up in Chatham, Ontario, playing multiple sports.
Chatham was the greatest place in the world to grow up.
A love for baseball.
5 All-Ontario championship baseball teams.
And a love for hockey.
Hockey months, we were out there playing hockey, pretending to play our heroes.
Obstacles, both financial.
Being as poor as I was at hockey, it was the service clubs that made sure that I had skates.
And societal.
One incident, in Pee Wee, where we were coming into the rink and they weren't going to allow me to play. And our coach says, well, if Ed doesn't play, then, the team's not going to play.
Not enough, though, to hold Wright back from excelling at the sport.
I was the first Black to play for the Chatham Junior Maroons.
Wright's play on the ice landed him a scholarship at Boston University, where he went on to score 29 goals.
I had skill, I had talent, and I had the opportunity to expose it and for it to be recognized, rather than just the color of my skin.
And that was the mentality he took from the ice to the bench. When in 1970, recently graduated, he took the job at UB, becoming the first Black head hockey coach in NCAA history.
For all the years I coached, I was unaware of the fact that I was the only one in the country.
His players unaware as well.
It was something that never really crossed my mind.
Tony Murchie played for Wright in the 70s.
Certainly a young coach, but he was an old school coach.
A coach who was tough on his players.
When you're giving them the tough lessons, that it's because you care for them, you love them.
Players who had their coach's back.
As you know, Coach Ed Wright, they started yelling Coach Ed White. As far as I'm concerned, that's fighting words. That's my coach. You're not going to disrespect him in any way. So I turned and confronted, and I remember him taking me by the shoulder and saying, Tony, your battle's not up there, it's out on the ice. And I never forgot that. It didn't bother him a bit, those cheap shot comments.
Wright just continued powering along.
You dealt with those intimidating factors, this superficial thing called color.
He went on to coach at Buffalo for 12 seasons, compiling 138 wins and posting 6 winning seasons, before later on becoming the first Black scout in NHL history. His total time at UB spanned 40 years, including creating the university's recreation and intramural program. His legacy and impact commemorated by a donation from his former player Murchie to have the Triple Gym at Alumni Arena named after the historic head coach.
The feeling is a great feeling. It's a feeling of love, it's a feeling of light, it's a feeling of warmth.
Immortality. I want people that didn't know him or didn't play for him to realize, this is a great man, and, I'll never forget him.
Wright's impact extending to coaches now following in his footsteps, like Seth Van Voorhees, who met Wright at his UB Hall of Fame induction.
It gives you hope as a player of color, coach of color. You look to Ed Wright. As Ed Wright stood on that bench and I stand on that bench, I want other people to see, you too can do that,
As Wright's legacy lives in the players and coaches that have come after him, he reflects on the 2 words that summarize his journey.
Opportunity and respect. And, hey, that's, I guess that's who I am, and, take what you have and do the best you can with it.